Hello everyone, welcome to the main devlog of our anime-style farming sim and adventure game, Project Skyfarm. Spring is here in the land of Seattle. It's so nice to see everything coming alive outside of my window. But don't worry, other than enjoying the nice weather, we didn't stop working hard on the game. We have a few cool things to share with you today, like the Celestial Gate block-in, voice acting for our main character, enemy designs, and some of the concepts of our farming tools and weapons. Okay, let's do this. This month, we did a pass at blocking out the Celestial Gate interaction. On the tree hung the mementos that the player have discovered in the previous adventures. With it, the player can select what checkpoint they want to go back to. On the land below side, we also hook up the gate, allowing the player to return back to their Sky Island. With this blocked out, we officially completed blocking out the gameplay core loop for the demo, which starts from the player being able to do farming on the Sky Island, start an expedition at the land below, progress through levels, find rare plants, and start racing them on the Sky Island. This may not seem much at a glance because there's still placeholders everywhere and we still have so much to do, but we're still very happy that we reached this milestone, because what this means is we can now shift our attention to generate art content and polishing gameplays to make the game feels great.
Here we go. Let's do this.
To introduce some personality to our character, we started collaborating with Portillo. Our main character has a gentle and calm personality, especially towards his loved one, but will also become serious and protective against enemies. Josh really knocked it out of the park. Take a listen at some of his work.
What a great day. Better get to work. Morning, Amber. You're up early as usual. It feels nice outside. Look at the flowers blooming. This one is a larkspur. This one is a rose. Ooh, Amber likes roses. I better get some for her. She'll like this a lot.
For the enemies in the demo, we narrowed down to 4 of them to start. The first one is the Slime Squire, which is the basic melee unit that we mentioned in the last devlog. They lack of combat experience, so they don't have much to offer to their party other than being the cannon fodder that swarms the enemy. They're great in numbers, so some of them may look different from each other with different years, holding whatever weapon they can find. Sometimes there may even be a farmer slime that wants to defend their homeland joining the brawl. They wear a helmet that's obviously too big for them, so when they attack, the helmet will shift forward, requiring them to put it back to regain eyesight. If these squires can survive the battlefield, they will eventually become the melee commander, the Slime Knight. With their 2-hand sword, their melee attack have a longer reach, and they can now hit twice in their attack combo. If the player leaves the combat range, they could use the jump smash to close the distance with the player by turning into a giant sword and smash into where the player is at. Oh, and they also have a symbiotic relationship with a red slime that's willing to be their cloak to show status for a share of the food that the knight finds. Moving on to the long-range enemies, we first have the Slime Mage. These slimes found a way to channel the miasmic energy and use it to summon slime wisp that they use to fling at their enemies. When in combat, they will levitate to move around, but due to lack of experience in close quarter combat, if the player close range on them, they will panic and fall to the ground and try to run away until they can engage in long distance again. Lastly, we have the Slime Wizard. Similar to the Slime Knight, they are the experienced combatant in the long range. They receive a significant upgrade to their close quarter combat capability. Not only do they have a staff they can whack the player with, they also have a dodge move that may trigger at a fixed rate when the player attacks them with a melee attack. For their special move, they may periodically use Slime Shower, which is an AoE attack that rains down projectile at the player. The move's long charge up will be well telegraphed, so the player has some time to attack them and cancel the spell. Other than these enemies, we also thought about a charger type enemies called the Slime Hunter, but we will set it aside as a stretch goal in the future and only work on it if we finish everything sooner. For the concept art, we got a lot more done than just the enemies. We started our work on the tools and the weapons that will be implemented for the demo. In the game, the more you use the specific tool, the more proficient you'll be at using a specific weapon. So we have this crazy idea. How if the tools can magically transform into the weapon in combat? In combat mode, the gardening hoe will transform into the sword and shield. The idea is that the frontal part will detach, becoming the shield, while the handle will transform into a sword. With this idea, it means that we need to consider how we can create connections between two objects using design details and shape languages. We tried a few ideas by first creating some sketch, and then we dive deeper into the one we liked. In the design we locked onto, the metallic part of the gardening hoe will expand into a shield, while the blade part of the sword will be formed from celestial energy. We hope you like what we shared this month. What do you think about the enemy's design so far? Do you think the equipment transformation idea is good, or is it too crazy? Please let us know your thoughts and idea in the comment section below. Okay, that's all we have to share this month. Hope you all enjoy a warm and fabulous spring. Bye!